Kritika and I love to talk about skincare, and today we are going to look into another sunscreen from Amazon under 200 rupees that has SPF50 PA triple plus, and that is this DermaTouch sunscreen. Now before going through the ingredients, now let me read what they have mentioned in the label. So they have mentioned it as Axero, Suncat DE and aloe vera. They also mentioned where they source these key actives. Now Axero sourced from Korea and Suncat DE from Taiwan. Now let me talk about Axero for a while. Now if you look at the ingredient list, it looks very big. Like there will be a lot of ingredients, so you don't have to think it might cause irritation. Now Axero is actually a combination of 7 plant extracts in the right proportion so that it can fight acne. Instead of mentioning it here as Axero, they just mention all the 7 herbs. And Suncat D is nothing but a combination of UVA and UVB filters that effectively protect your skin, and it is good for sensitive skin people too. So instead of mentioning it as Suncat D, they just mentioned all the 3 UV filters here. So the ingredient list might look too big, but actually they don't put anything that is unnecessary here. Okay, so I want to talk about Axero here. Now what does Axero does is it as anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and it can control acne effectively. Now widely in the internet, the solution for acne is using salicylic acid and niacinamide and chemically exfoliating your skin, but you should understand one thing. Now using a salicylic acid is not helping with the acne, it's just exfoliating, cleaning the underlying like bacteria, removing the bacteria temporarily. That's why when you stop using a salicylic serum, face wash or exfoliating in any way will bring your acne back. It is not controlling the bacteria that is causing acne, just cleaning out. So, and the other thing is you have to monitor the oil production too, so that the acne is not formed, the bacteria is not sitting on it and forming like a disturbance in the follicle. So that's why we are using niacinamide to regulate the oil production. Now this can be addressed in a better way with Axero. Now what Axero does is it actually regulates the oil production. It will stop bacterial growth, and it actually stops the inflammation too. Like it will strengthen your skin. It's like a one-stop solution. It is patented in Korea, so that's why here it is not so famous. Soon it might boom in the market, but as you're watching, be aware of this. Okay, so Axero on clinical trial, you need at least 0.5% in the topical application to see results, and maximum up to 4, but 2 already gives a very much results, and the Axero percentage used in this sunscreen is 1. I have asked them in Instagram about the percentage. I will attach the screenshot somewhere in this video. So, and personally I had comedones, not acne, and it actually helped, really helped. To be very honest, using Bella Vita sunscreen for first 5 days I didn't get anything, but on the 6th day there little by little I started to get comedones, and it was all over my face, on my forehead, on this area, except for my nose and chin. Everywhere it was a lot of comedones. I just stopped using Bella Vita sunscreen and was using this and Molecular Company sunscreen, and together with niacinamide. I didn't use salicylic face wash anything at that time, and it literally helped me out with my comedones. I can guarantee 1% is actually good for everyone. You can start. It is also good for sensitive skin. Now apart from the ingredients, I mean the key ingredients here, the common ingredients here are they have few silicones, solvents, and the other thing you have to remember is it has isopropyl myristate. Like myristate, isopropyl myristate is also comedogenic. I think the comedogenic rating is between 2 to 3. But I have to tell you something, like just because a skincare product doesn't have any comedogenic ingredient doesn't guarantee that it will not give you comedones. The best example is Bella Vita sunscreen. It has fragrance, but other than that, everything is like the comedogenic scale is between 0 to 1. The ingredients there, most of them has 0. But I somehow got comedones out of it. It might not work for my skin, but it might work for you. It's a case sensitive thing. But what I'm trying to say is just looking at the active ingredients, and then checking whether the comedogenic scale doesn't guarantee that it will not sensitize your skin or cause any irritation. No, not at all. The extraction method, distillation methods, combination method, how they are formed, there's a lot going on to tell whether it's gonna help you or not. Also the food you take, the humidity level, there's a lot of factors, but we are always addressing with the same factor, like comedogenic scale, and like, is there any active ingredients, bad ingredients, this and that. So skincare ingredients is a lot, okay, so don't fall for 2 to 3 pitfalls and come to a quick judgment, okay. So other than that, it has 1,2-hexanidiol, very common ingredient. They have stars, acrylate, C10, 14-alkyl acrylate, cross polymer thickening agent. They have glycerin stearate, PG100 stearate. These are like stabilizers. And for hydration, they have used glucose form of ingredients, that is sucralose cocaine, and they have sodium lactate, tocopherol acetate. It is derived from vitamin E. They have hyaluronic acid to it. They have betaine to it. They have phenoxyethanol as a preservative. They have sodium benzoate. Again, it's a preservative. They have sodium gluconate, sodium hydroxide. That's it. It's a very good sunscreen. I would highly recommend. And please try this and let me know how it went for your acne-prone skin and sensitive skin. It helped with my comedons. So I'm very eager to listen about and for you. So for now, bye.